Today we're going to look at the amazing chart of Jane Goodall, who was an anthropologist. If you look to the eastern horizon using Vedic sidereal zodiac, you would see the constellation associated with Scorpio rising at 13 degrees. First, we're going to see how the planets are operating and how they contribute to her success, and then when the planets were operating and what could be done to strengthen the chart. So first, we'll take a look at Sun. Sun rules her career house, the 10th house, and it's placed in the house of education, creativity, and so her career is connected to the significations of Sun, which is leadership in education for anthropology. And she's very well known for treating her the chimps that she was studying and seeing that they have a human-like personality, giving them names and bonding with the primates. Moon is strong in the chart. It is ruling the house of good fortune, placed in the first house. So this connects her good fortune through her belief in a higher power and being out in front of the public, speaking about animal rights. She's an activist, ecocide, which is making sure the planet doesn't die, and then she's really a conservationist. And Moon is the indicator for mother, and her mother really supported her. And at a time when she was doing things that only men were expected to do, her mother traveled with her to Africa and was really there supporting her. Then we have challenge at a very young age. Then we have challenging Mars, any multiconal sign in the 6th, 8th, or the 12th. So you have Aries, first sign of Aries in the 6th house, ruled by Mars. And it is afflicting Jupiter. And Mars is ruling the 6th house. So the 6th house has to do with health, and it's fairly strong in the chart. And it gives her the ability to help others, not destroy our natural environment. And she does have this issue called prosopagnosia, which causes her to not be able to differentiate or recognize faces. I have the opposite thing. I can't remember names, but she can't remember faces, which is fairly, a lot of people have it, a lot of famous people as well. Mercury is ruling the house of income. And so she has income through her speaking, her writing, and her books, and her thesis, and her research. She has a real brilliant mind. Then we have weak, afflicted by Mars, Jupiter. Jupiter is ruling the house of wealth and fame and stability in the marriage. So wealth comes through educating others on anthropology and the environment, and making sure we're not causing an extinction of different species. She did have one divorce. She's a vegetarian. Second house has to do with food. Then we have challenging Venus. Venus is ruling the 12th house. So you see the 7th sign of Libra ruled by Venus in the 12th house. So this gives her spiritual growth through letting go of attachments and travel to foreign lands, being able to take on the ability to take on different roles as a researcher, as a speaker, as a mother, as a wife. And then we have weak infant Saturn, any planet that's less than 5 degrees. is said to be an infant state and cannot promote its own significations. So Saturn rules the fourth house of happiness and home life. And her happiness really comes through helping nature conservation, being activists, etc., standing up for animal rights or non-human rights, they call it. And then there's challenging Rahu and Ketu. They're always opposite, balancing material and spiritual. Rahu giving desire for success in her field, Ketu giving insights into the higher power. She quite a spiritual person. Let's look at the timing of events. Well, she first started studying chimpanzees in Gombe in 1960 during a K2 period. K2, again, giving insights into nature. Then we have got married in 64 during a Saturn period. Saturn's ruling the house of family, starting a family. She had a son during a Jupiter period in 67. Jupiter's a significator for children. And then in 74, she got a divorce during a Mars period. So Mars is ruling the house of conflict and divorce, the sixth house. Then we have in 75, she got married again during a Jupiter period. Jupiter is an indicator for husband as well. In 77, she had a mystical experience and started the Goodall Institute, all in the same time frame during a Venus period. Venus is ruling the house of mystical experiences. Then we have 1980, her husband Derek died during a Saturn period, Saturn ending the family life there, ruling the family. And in 2002, she became the UN Messenger of Peace during a Sun period, Sun boosting her career, ruling the house of career. What could be done to strengthen the chart? Well, and she, let's see, well, doing charity work to transform Rahu, Ketu, Mars, and Venus. She's already doing that. Her whole life is about service. And then the rest of the planets could be strengthened by my favorite remedy, Ekavash, which is a silver locket containing the Devata mantras and yantras for her weak benefic planets. If you'd like to get a Kavash or learn Vedic astrology or get a reading, you can go to www.vastucreations.com. Thank you so much for listening.